Mortgages in Canada are criminal, plain and simple. Why is it that in Canada versus, say, the United States, you will never own your home? It's designed that way. Why? Look at it this way, and most people don't know this in Canada. You get a 20, 25, or 30-year mortgage, you think you're going to have your home paid off in 20, 25, or 30 years. No. Something unique happens. When we look at mortgages are front-end interest loaded. So you pay all of the interest on the front end and very little bits of it on the back end. In Canada, we have these renewal terms of every 3 to 5 years. And a lot of Canadians look at it and go, oh, this is a great opportunity for me either A, to get a lower interest rate, or B, now I have to requalify for that mortgage. My house has to requalify for it, and good likelihood is that it can go up. And 2026 is going to see a massive year in Canada as it relates to mortgage defaults. Why? Because those mortgages originated in 2021 when interest rates were low, and now we're into 2026 where interest rates are sitting around 4.5, 4.75. And yes, that's going to change depending on where you are and your credit availability. But at the end of the day, every time you renew it, every 3 or 5 years, that resets that mortgage. In the United States, where they've got it figured out appropriately when it comes to residential mortgages, you get a 30-year term. You choose if you want to refinance that. But that interest rate that you have is the same interest rate over that entire 30 years. So you can ask yourself, if interest rates go down, does it make sense for me to negotiate a mortgage and get a new one, which means my interest payments are all on that top end loaded again, and I've got to start that mortgage cycle over again? Or do I stay with the term that I'm in? And for those of you that locked in 2021 and 2022 in the United States, or even up to 2023, good on you. Your interest rates are very, very low, and you will carry that for your entire 30 years when your home is paid off. In Canada, chances of you paying off your home doesn't exist, not unless you add extra payments to it. So mortgages need to change in Canada. Housing needs to be affordable. Talk to your MPs, talk to your MLAs. Force banks to start being accountable to the Canadian citizen, or open up the system so other banks can come in. Because let's be honest, we have a monopoly in Canada and they're taking advantage of you, and you will never own your home.